Alright, so welcome back. I just did one of these. This is just another update, but this is more or less explaining, before I explain why I was gone and how that's going to impact my channel, but I didn't really say I talked about what direction my channel was going, the kind of things I'd be changing, but I do want to get a bit more specific, as to what I do plan to be doing with this channel, because there is a lot in store, and no, it has nothing to do with what I used to do here. Jeez, going over already. Anyways, yeah, so I talked about it in the last video, but as you can see in the background, I have a better running computer, which also means, actually, I don't know what frame rate my OBS is recording at, so that might be lower, but it's running with frames playing it, just, I don't know how the recording works, but yeah, I have a better computer, more Steam options, and with that being said, more games to play on Steam. So I basically just plan to try out all kinds of different games. If you want more details on kind of what changed, I would recommend looking at the last video on this channel, but yeah. Shifting over, playing more diverse games on Steam, that's really what I talked about, is that I was going to be playing new games, but that's not the only thing I really want to be doing here. Especially if we look back in time on my channel, which I think we should actually do that right now, so I can give you guys a bit more to go off of here. I'm going to be doing things very differently than I did back in those times, because even though it's kind of the same idea I'm doing, but I'm going to be doing it very different. So if I go here, alright, so we're on my channel. Oh, let's press stop recording instead of display capture. We're on my channel, and we go to date added oldest. As you can see, my original videos were very different. I had a couple things like Mario Kart, Disney Infinity, whatnot. But if I didn't do as much gaming, I did add some diversity to my content, as you can see all around here. And that's kind of where I plan to head. So even though I am going to be playing some video games, even though I am going to be doing some of that and whatnot, I do still want to do like fully diverse again. See, I had these, nothing was the same. I was doing all different things, and that's the kind of idea I want to be going back to. Again, I don't know what kind of effects this could have on my channel, but I'm hoping that this doesn't ruin anything. If it does, then I don't know, but I don't hear. Let me turn that on. I have my sound on. I don't know what you guys could hear, but I didn't hear anything. Next thing I'm gonna say, so I just want to go out other places and do some stuff. Do more updates, like post more updates, even if they're not about anything in specific. I just want to kind of, because I know that I kind of built a foundation for what this was gonna be, which even that changed a ton of times. I went from general videos to like My Singing Monsters to live streaming all the time, like Roblox. Went a tiny bit of Minecraft, but then just went back to Roblox, and then went to where I am now, Five Nights at Freddy's, where I was very recently. But I kept up with that for a couple months, and the thing is, there's only like 8-9 games to rotate between with that, and you know, there's just not really much to do, and it just got really boring. So it's time to do something new. Kind of like before, I want to do more videos at like zoos and aquariums, just kind of some fun videos that I could like go out, do, even if it's like those will probably be less frequent because there's like nothing to do in Arizona, but like just general little updates, maybe just recording stuff in my room, I don't know. I'm just really tired of picking one thing and only doing that thing. That's why I made my other channels, but I don't want to abandon one channel for another channel. Not saying that I'm abandoning my other channels now. Those are going to stay very well alive. Well, actually, I've kind of cut it down to this channel, and then I kind of just call my Monster Truck channel my second channel, since my live channel, I mean, that's done. That's toasted. And then we also have my Pokemon channel. I haven't been interested in that in like 5 months to a year, so I don't really know. Right now I'm kind of on 2 channels, which is easier to manage. The only problem is, again, I don't know what direction I'm going with this channel, which is why I'm going back to just doing things generally. I hope this isn't too big of a change. I hope this doesn't impact too much. But I feel like, for my sake and your sake, it's better to have something than nothing. Even if it's not what it was before, there's at least something there. It might not be, you know, what there was before, but it's also not nothing, and I'm not just abandoning you guys completely, you know? Again, not that I ever really left from the platform necessarily, I just kind of abandoned certain parts. So this channel, I mean, name a type of content and it's probably going to show up here one way or another at some point in time. Whether that be, you know, going places and recording, whether that be gaming on PlayStation, computer, Switch, whatever it may be. Or maybe it won't be that. Maybe I'll just be recording something in my room. Maybe I won't do anything for a period of time. Hopefully not. Hopefully that's the end of that. Or maybe I'll just do some little updates all around. But yeah, I'm turning this back into something that could be an all-around channel more than directing it to one thing. Because I get that that's really how you build a foundation for a channel, is just to kind of focus in on one thing. But there are a number of channels. Oh, jeez. Oops. Yeah, there are a number of channels that do all kinds of different things. That's kind of where I want to go back to. Kind of go back to where I started, a few years ago. Obviously, I'm not doing things exactly the same. I know what did and didn't work out, what did and didn't get views and whatnot, and also what will work here and what will work on my other channel. I kind of have, sorted all that out, and yeah, I'm gonna try to do things differently going forward. So again, hopefully this change does not impact, well, actually I was gonna say impact me too much. Hopefully it does, just not in a negative way, you know? I mean, also by doing this, you're reaching out to a larger number of people. It's just that they might not be interested because you don't heavily focus. Does that make sense? Since you're not heavily focusing on one thing. Even if other people do find something you're doing that they like, you're not heavily focusing on that thing, so they might just be like, oh, okay, well, he plays it, but not a lot, so not really a point in staying here. And I've done that before with other channels, not of my own. I just was like, oh, this channel's no fun anymore, I'm not gonna watch it anymore. That's kind of like, that, you know when that was especially true was when Fortnite played YouTube. Oh god. Kind of when this all started. Hopefully it's dying again. I haven't looked at that in forever. All I know is, like, that's when a good number of channels I used to watch had a major downfall. Not in popularity. Their popularity spiked. But their actual content turned horrible, and I hope that that's not what ends up happening here. If it is, as said, there's not really a good way for me to know. I'll just have to keep an eye on my numbers and see how those turn out. That's really the only information I could go off of now. So I'll just have to keep watch and see how this change will affect me. I'm not sure when I'll do my first alternate video on something else. Probably today, tomorrow. I also just generally don't have anything to do right now, like for other stuff. I don't have other games really at the at the moment. So yeah. I also do plan to buy some more games shortly. Not really sure what at the moment, and I do plan to have some little adventures, maybe go places, maybe do videos with other people. You know, it's been a very, very long time since I actually did a video with somebody. I'm trying to think. I'm 90% sure it was last year. Before, I think the last time I did a video with someone was when I was able to stream, which, if that's the case, actually, that was November 2020 would have been the last time. So, it's been a long time. As you guys might know, you probably don't, given that over half my channel came from Five Nights at Freddy's, but back when I used to stream, like, Bloons and Roblox and whatnot, all the games that I don't play anymore because I played them way too much before, and now they've fried me out. I used to play them with other people, and I haven't done that in a long time, so I'm gonna try to. And I also don't have Minecraft on this computer yet, which is stupid on my part. I'm gonna figure that all out because I don't remember what my login was for my other computer, so I'm gonna have to try to get that figured out. But for now, yeah, just don't expect the same thing. This was more or less just going more in depth with what I plan to do with my future, which, as said, not just gaming anymore, and it's not identical to what I used to do necessarily for what I plan to do. Like, if we go back in time, there's some weird stuff in here, right? Like Christmas Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and Part 4, none of which have anything to do with Christmas. Marbles, yeah, no. Random videos of my dogs, that stuff will probably not come back. That's like, that's in the past because it's my past, and that's how I think it's gonna stay. I can't spell zoo. Good job. I have a few zoo videos out there, specifically. That's a place I plan to revisit, sometime soon. I'm not sure when, but sometime soon, because, I want to do, rather than these short clips or just an ordinary video, I want to make it a video where I can remember not just what was there, but remember the experience of being there. So, I hope that kind of makes sense. And so, I also want to put more effort into what I do. I don't want to, you know, put half effort into a video and then have it end out terrible, because as I was just talking about, you know, there was a big switch in YouTube from, like, it was from, like, Minecraft to Fortnite. That's kind of what I feel like happened, and, well, for most popularity, at least, and, yeah, no, that's when content went horrible, and I don't want to, even if it's not on the same topic, I don't want to join the horrible content train. May I add, I used to be, and I feel like I still am, but I've made it to a point where, like, if I try to rewatch my own videos, I want them to have rewatchability. But if I go back to, like, my first few videos, I can't sit through more than 3 or 4 minutes of them. On the other hand, when I have, like, my streams or my, like, more recent videos, you know, I'm able to watch those because I feel like I put some effort into them. I didn't just grab a few things off the shelf and put a camera in front of them. You know, I set a bunch of stuff up, edited, and really just tried to do something good. And that's what I'm trying to do again. So, yeah. This video was supposed to be like 5 minutes. It's been 14 minutes. So that's why I'm doing this, but thank you guys, and I hope this makes sense.